Hello mares, this is Blocks and welcome to another episode of SimCity BuildIt. Thanks for joining me today. So last time in the last video we did a quick walkthrough of some of the new content that I wasn't able to show you in my pre-release sneak peek videos that I made for the Contest of Mares update. So today it's time to get back into playing the game properly and thinking about our city and how we're going to develop it. And in the last couple of episodes we've been looking at my city entrance because that's what you wanted me to do first, and I've come up with two options here. This kind of layout over here I've kind of used before on my gambling strip area, so what I've decided to do is go with this more, I guess, kind of traditional looking rows of trees down either side of a big main road in the centre, and that will run all the way into our city, all the way up here. So while I go and change this around and just come up with the, or just use this first option down here, I'm going to talk a little bit about my channel and how things have been going, because if you're a regular viewer you'll have noticed that I haven't had any videos out for about 2 weeks now, and unfortunately things have just been incredibly busy with work and family life, and this has had to take a back seat to those things obviously. But I'm hopeful that in the fairly near future things are going to calm down a little bit more, and I'm going to be able to do something a bit more regular for you. So I've got some more videos as well coming out in the next week, and some news on a live stream soon as well. Now I know that's something I've talked about before. We were going to do a special live stream hopefully back in December originally, December, January kind of time, and unfortunately just with the kind of technical issues I was having at the time I couldn't get that done. But I think we've got a solution for some of those things now, and in the near future I hope to be able to have an announcement video on the channel about having sorted those out and telling you what I'm going to be able to do. So that's the plan for the next, I guess, month or so, and those videos and the news on the live stream will be out fairly soon. So what else have I done in my city in the meantime? Because I've barely had any time to play either. I have done a little bit of upgrading, so you can see my city storage is now at 460, so it's not too far off the current maximum now of 500, and I'd like to try and get that all the way there soon. And I'm close as well to another land expansion all the way down here. Let's go and have a look at that. Almost unlocked. It's this one here, the 15 parts. I'm 3 dozer blades short of that one, but hopefully that will happen soon as well. And because I haven't had much chance to play, I'm actually back down in the neighbourhood league in the Contest of Mares as well. And if you haven't seen recently the message in-game, if you haven't had that in-game yourselves yet, you may have noticed that there has been a bit of an update to some of the tasks and stuff. So things have changed around a little bit. You've got easier assignments now. So if you go to the assignments here, you'll see some of them have got a bit easier, some of the points have gone up a little bit, the distribution's a little bit better. And I've seen a lot of people actually asking questions about the Contest of Mares as well, so if you've got any things, check them out in-game first. This frequently asked questions thing here, and people have been asking me lots of questions that are answered in here, so make sure you check out that fact thing in-game first. Let's go back to the city now, and we'll finish up this area here. So we've got this road down the middle, and I think that's a 6-lane road. So we'll go all the way down here. And then once I've put these parks in around it as well, these rows of trees, we need to make a decision about how we connect to my Tokyo Town area, because I've done a lot of work on that as well. So let's get our rows of trees out. Where are they? Just along here. Yeah, there we go. Let's get a few of those in. 1. And move down a bit. And 2. And then I'm just going to go with 3 more on each side for now, and then we'll put the road in, and then we'll talk about what my plan is for the next bit. Ooh, losing my city there. Come back. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And then the last one up there. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we've got the road in. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. So we'll turn that into... Oh, come on. There we go. Upgrade to a 4-lane road and upgrade to a 6-lane road. And there we go. That's going to be our sort of grand city entrance way into our city. So let's just say no thanks to that so we can kind of see it a bit better. And while it does look a bit basic, I think it gives that sort of big, long avenue, grand entrance feel. And what I'd like to do is obviously extend the rows of trees here along the side of the road up to this point, and then decide how we take junctions off this road. So we can either have it run all the way down into the city, to sort of this kind of area, and then split off to the left and right, and break into different zones, or we could have a little space in our parks here. So let's just move one down out of the way, and we could put in a side road. And the area I've been working on, my Tokyo Town Zone, I'll show you that now. It would have this kind of effect. So we'd come out here, we would, let's just go straight over, click that little tick. Yeah, so the problem with doing this is that you get this sort of unsightly kind of junction and the traffic stops. Now, I'm not sure whether that's a major issue or not, or if it's far enough into the city it won't matter, but the idea here is now that sort of tourists will come into our city, they would drive down our big long avenue, and then they might come off here and go into our sort of Tokyo Town Zone by the lake. And we've uncovered the big lake here, so they come down here and they might go right, they might go see Himeji Castle over here, and then you've got all these nice little Tokyo Town residences I've collected around. I've tried to get a few different ones, mostly level 1 residences, and I've tried to get lots of the ones with water in, so the lakes and the bridges over the little ponds and things like that, because I think that matches the area nicely. And then they can come down here, and then over this way I'm then going to blend in from the sort of Tokyo Town area over to our kind of, well, I say Paris Town, but it's not really. The idea was to sort of blend into the mountain area with these little houses with vineyards here, the Cordier residence here. You can see the Alpine vineyard on the mountainside there. And I want to kind of blend between those two areas. So maybe using some of these houses here. Oh, losing track. Yeah, maybe using some of those houses there in the middle to sort of blend between the Tokyo stuff and the Paris Town stuff. But we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and grab a Vu's glove from our Maxis Manor. And then the other thing I've done a little bit of work on, but not finalised yet, is the sort of Route 66 other bit of the Tokyo Town area here. So the tourists would come in and they'd go left instead of right, and they'd come down this kind of area. And then along the sort of side, I guess, by this main highway outside our city, I've got this little road here with the 2 teddy bears on currently, and what I was going to do is put in lots of little tourist attractions along this road, putting them on, let's move one of them now so you can see. So I'll put them here on the outside, and then spin it round, and then we'll maybe even put a couple kind of on this side of the road as well. So we could put in things like Dolly the Dinosaur and some of those other really cool parks, like the water park playground, maybe that could go in there, or, you know, a couple of other things like that. So that's the kind of idea. And, ooh, tapped Vu's tower by mistake there. Still struggling with my little iPhone to do all this stuff. It's really difficult, but it's fun and it's worth it. So yeah, right now I've got a couple of Tokyo Town zones that I'm probably not going to use, and probably will just get rid of, collected down here. In fact, I'm definitely not going to use this one, because it's got the red tree on it, and I don't want that one. We're going to get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one now. I just want the pink trees, because they match really well with the Sakura Parks, and I'm going to put a few of the Sakura Parks in and around the lake, just to finish off this Tokyo Town zone. So I think that's about it for today. That's kind of caught you up, hopefully, on my city. We've done some work on the city entrance, as you were asking for. What I'd like to do next time is start thinking about the beach boardwalk area, finish up that city entrance perhaps in the meantime, between episodes, get a bit more work done on that, and then we'll come down kind of this area and think about how we link between the sort of main city area and the beach, and what kind of roads we'll have running along here. So if you've got any ideas for that, do let me know. I also want to, as a last thing that I haven't done it yet, but I want to get it done today, let's go ahead and put a little road in just there, I think. Yeah, just about there. Because I think that might be a cool place to put down MaxisMan, because we haven't done that yet. We've got the free statue, and I think he is in landmarks. So you can get this for reaching level 18 on your Voo's tower. Should be all the way down at the end here, and he's free. There he is. We did this in my demo city, but we haven't done it on my main one. So let's go ahead. MaxisMan. Put him down at our city entrance there. Doesn't he look great? And click yes. Boom, there we go. Cool, so now he's sort of standing proudly at the entrance. Don't know what you think about that, but again, kind of leave your thoughts down below. He could be sort of the start of our Route 66 style area along here when tourists would come down and see him. Ideally, maybe we could turn him to face this way towards our main entrance, or perhaps back towards the entrance of the city. But we'd have to move the roads around a little bit. So let me know what you think about that and which way he ought to face. That's going to wrap it up for today. So I hope you've had a good week so far, mares, and I hope you're having a good rest of the week as well. And I will see you next episode.